Hey guys, if your Black& Decker leaf blower suddenly stops working or you can't get it to start, then don't just throw it away before trying this simple fix that worked for me several times on two different Black& Decker blowers in the past 20 years. Since I do all my lawn and garden work, I use the blower pretty frequently. One thing that I noticed about this type of blower is that if you run it in high speed continuously, like 20-30 minutes, sometimes the internal parts gets hot and produces spark and smoke. I ended up frying the previous Black& Decker blower this way through internal fire. Therefore, now I only use the blower in low speed. Even then, every few years, the blower will not start or stops working in the middle of use. This is the fourth time in nearly 20 years that my blower suddenly stopped working because dirty commutator and brushes couldn't make a good contact for the motor to work properly. So the quick fix is to simply clean off the dirty buildup on both commutator and two brushes with a soft sandpaper or brush and alcohol. To access the commutator and brushes inside, first you'll have to unscrew the long tube and then remove the top clamshell cover. And for this BV1000 Type 8 model, I had to remove a total of 11 screws on the clamshell. For the shallow holes, I was able to use a power tool with a T20 Torx bit, but for deeper holes, I had to use a long flat head screwdriver to remove all the screws. By the way, all 11 screws are all same size and length, so you don't have to worry about mixing them up. Once all the screws are removed, unscrew the fan blade protector cap by rotating it in counterclockwise direction, and then you can carefully pry open the top half of the clamshell cover. There you can see the commutator in the center, and there are black rectangle carbon material called brushes that rubs against the commutator on each side. You can see that what was originally copper color commutator has lots of dark deposits on the surface, and that's what's preventing the commutator to make a solid contact with brushes to make the motor rotate properly. So our objective is to clean that dark deposits from the commutator surface. Since my commutator was not too dirty this time, I only used alcohol and cotton cloth for cleaning. Try rotating the commutator back and forth to ensure that you thoroughly clean the entire commutator surface. In the past, when the buildup was heavy or it was not coming off with just alcohol, I've also used a soft 500 to 1000 grit sandpaper to gently scrape off the dirty buildup. You want to clean it until you can see the copper color on the commutator surface. For those models that allow easy removal of brushes, you want to also clean the brush surface that comes in contact with the commutator. Once the cleaning is done, put the clamshell cover and fan blade protector back on without screwing all the screws back on, and give it a quick test to see if the blower is working again. If it's not working, you may have other problems like brushes are either too worn or it needs to be replaced. The spring that is pushing the brush to the commutator has become weak or stuck, or the on-off switch may be failing, which is a known problem on some of the Black& Decker blowers. Anyway, if it's working, then put all the screws back on, and then in my case, just a few minutes of cleaning was sufficient and the blower is back working again. This took probably less than 20 minutes, and that includes frequently stopping to take videos here and there. I hope that was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with more practical DIY videos.